Guys, welcome to my channel. So right now we're going to talk about RV is remote viewing, okay? Because people being nosy, and I'm always talking about somebody being nosy, somebody business, but now I might be about to get in somebody else's business. They was in my business, but now I think I'm about to get in their business. I don't know yet. We'll see where it goes. Y'all just follow me, okay? So remote viewing. Remote viewing is a practice of seeking impressions about a distant or unseen target. It's like sensing of the mind, right? Okay, so I'm gonna look up what it is, because y'all know I be looking up stuff. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I actually know. I told y'all I like the History Channel, Discovery Channel. So growing up, I watched a lot of, factual television, right? The government used to use remote viewing, and you can look this up. The military used to use remote viewers to get information on targets, like people who they were like our enemies or whatever. And in order to figure out if a person could actually remote view, what they would do was they would put information in an envelope and leave it with somebody in a different area, different office space. And then the person, in order to know if they were able to remote view, they would have to tell them what was in the envelope that was across the building, facility. I don't even know. You have to look it up to really know. But they wanted to know what was in this envelope, okay? There's a lady on, because I just seen it recently, there's a lady on YouTube that actually does it too. She helps you practice the mind's eye remote viewing, right? And I don't know why, like I'm telling you, sometimes it's like stuff that comes into my brain, I forget it, and then later on it comes back to be relevant. All right, so we're going to get this information for you guys.
Remote viewing experiments have historically been criticized for lack of proper controls and repeatability. There is no scientific evidence that remote viewing exists, and the topic of remote viewing is generally regarded as pseudoscience. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Typically, a remote viewer is expected to give information about an object, event, person, or location that is hidden from physical view and separated at some distance. 8. Physicists Russell Targ and Harold Puthoff, parapsychology researchers at Stanford Research Institute (SRI), are generally credited with coining the term remote viewing to distinguish it from the closely related concept of clairvoyance 910. Although according to Targ, the term was first suggested by Ingo Swann in December 1971 during an experiment at the American Society for Psychical Research in New York City. 11. Remote viewing was popularized in the 1990s upon the declassification of certain documents related to the Stargate project, a $20 million research program that had started in 1975 and was sponsored by the U.S. government. In an attempt to determine any potential military application of psychic phenomena, the program was terminated in 1995 after it failed to produce any actionable intelligence information. N112.
Okay, it was terminated because it didn't produce any information. But anyway, clairvoyance, I'm gonna look that up, because these are my tarot readers, my people who I keep saying are very, very gifted. Y'all was using the wrong people. Those people that y'all locked up talking about they were crazy, them was the people y'all should have been using. Okay. The people that can see. All right, let's see. Clairvoyance. Let's get this together. When I say my tarot readers, I mean some of y'all, because some of y'all just...
Clairvoyance, KLRVNS, from French clair meaning clear and voyance meaning vision, is the claimed ability to gain information about an object, person, location, or physical event through extrasensory perception. 2, 3. Any person who is claimed to have such ability is said accordingly to be a clairvoyant. KLRVNT 4, one who sees clearly. Diagram by the French esotericist Paul Sater to explain clairvoyance. 1. Claims for the existence of paranormal and psychic abilities such as clairvoyance have not been supported by scientific evidence. 5. Parapsychology explores this possibility, but the existence of the paranormal is not accepted by the scientific community. Sixth, the scientific community widely considers parapsychology, including the study of clairvoyance.
Okay, so things that are not accepted by science. See, this is where I have a problem with the world we live in, overall. Because, like I was explaining to y'all in several videos back, go back and look at them. Anything that cannot be explained by science gets tossed to the side, and now you're crazy, you're, baddie. But yet we have books that talk about spirits, angels, demons, creepy crawly things. Our government is knowing that there's stuff that does, because where my aliens at? Like, you know what I mean? They dropped the bomb on us. The aliens are here, they exist, but then all of a sudden it just went away. I didn't forget that. Where they at though? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about stuff. Why y'all keep giving us stuff, like, and then y'all will say it just disappears? No, let's make it make sense, because where they at? I know where they at. Where they at though? And why they not talking? Why they not talking? They just walking around amongst us, just walking around out here all willy-nilly, hanging out, with my friends and my family. Like, where they at though? I want to know. Could we have potentially seen some? I mean, because I be seeing stuff. And sometimes I just don't say stuff because of the fact that, like I said, I'm trying to make it make sense. I'm trying to bridge the gap between the reality of it all and the people who are saying that's not reality, but y'all sit here and y'all got this book that y'all say is everything. And God, I trust you. So I'm not, I'm not coming. I wouldn't do that. I'm coming for them. Because we trying to figure out, I'm trying to make it make sense for him that y'all are sitting here holding this book, the good book, as y'all call it, talking about some people are crazy, they're mentally unstable, but there are the prophets, the seers, the make it make sense. How come y'all get to have a prophet, but they can't get to have a seer? How come y'all get to have the person who, because it's under y'all rule, that's why y'all, I got a feeling y'all are going to try to come for me. Y'all going to try to come for me, aren't y'all? Y'all going to send them people after me, aren't y'all? I keep trying to tell y'all, watch them mouths, watch it. He see y'all, y'all not slick. So, now, y'all have this book that y'all say is everything. And don't get it wrong. I like it. But what y'all stole from us and what y'all are stealing from us is the rest of the word. Because what you put in there is not all of it, okay? So I'm not coming for your book. Really what I'm doing is I'm coming for y'all, because how is it that only a certain select group of people get the full word? Who are you? Who you think you are? He told me to ask y'all. So you talk to him about it. When you go to prayer tonight, ask him. He'll tell you, he told me to ask you. That it wasn't meant for just a select amount of people. Some of the wisdom, some of the knowledge that is in there is the reason why, that the part that's missing is the reason why these people running around here not knowing what they're supposed to do. We're like the Dead Sea Scrolls, how come these things get sealed away and people can't see them? We're the hidden books, like can we talk about it? How come y'all keep giving us, like you giving us this little thing, but I'm noticing the contradictions in there, and the reason why there's contradictions, he already told me. The translation is off. Y'all people, I don't know if y'all did it on purpose, and scribes were very important people. I'm a writer. I'm a scribe. I'm a healer. I'm a lot of things. You'll come to find out. I'm not what people tend to say that I am, though. That's the thing. They just don't know. But anyway, where we were on something with this, but y'all got me to the left because y'all are disturbing me with the amount of inconsistency, deception, and lies. Y'all are, my brain is not liking it, okay? Because I'm very aware of y'all, okay? So the reason why I came up with the remote viewing thing is because people be in people's business, trying to see what they're trying to do, and the reason why they said that it's disproven, or they can't really prove it, is because they don't know. Like, if I'm trying to remote view on, say, my invisible nigga, okay, and I want to say that he is wherever, you know, chilling, laid back, doing something he ain't got no business probably, what are the chances of me getting it wrong? Because there's a lot of key factors in this situation. So we're traveling across distances, and some people can do it, don't get me wrong, but part of it is it takes a special person to know some of these things. And the part that I'm gathering, because there are lots of interferences, lots of frequencies that go on in our universe, and it's throwing off, it's like a building. So if I take, and because I got to do a demonstration for this because I might not explain it properly. So I have these things, and if I want to hit a straight line, would be better for me to be able to hit that water bottle from here to here. But if I throw this, and then I got this in the way, and just this in the way, a bunch of stuff in the way, this is not going to go straight to that. But if I move these things out of the way, and then I throw this at that, I can hit that target perfectly fine, okay? Did that help? It helped me. Okay, so a lot of things in our world, buildings, frequencies, people, sometimes it's wrong, sometimes it's off, sometimes people get it right. And I've seen, like I said, some of you tarot readers are, and some of you YouTubers are good at what y'all do. These are the people that I'm talking about. These are the people who God is, y'all are the people. 144. Right now we are policing ourselves, basically, because people don't really have to remote view. There's cameras all over the place, right? Everybody has a Ring doorbell. So if somebody comes down my block right now, there's like every house probably in my neighborhood has a Ring doorbell. So the street cameras, the streets, everything has cameras located on them. Stores, buildings, places, right? It amazes me sometimes, though, because if a person commits a murder in certain areas, then all of a sudden they'll say it wasn't cameras around. How is there cameras all around for everything else, but there's not cameras around for that? That's weird. But if, like I said, some of these things are not making it make sense to me. It's not making sense. But so somebody, because I keep seeing this thing and I don't know who it's for or why, but anyway, when I went to go look up remote viewing, I went to go look up cameras, like security cameras, because I told you something was going on around my house that was just disturbing me and blowing me, because sometimes I would say stuff and then it would end up on the internet, and I'm the only person hearing, me and my son, so you know, it was weird, okay? It was ending up in the tarot community. It was throwing me off. So I just started looking up security cameras, and like, you know, the ones that people can, you know, easily go purchase. And I found some at Ace Hardware, little box thing. I found some Lowe's, like you can plug in it looks like a regular plug in your house. Somebody can plug that in, and now they have access to view into your home. So some of these people are not as clairvoyant as they're saying they are. They're just using cameras inside your house to be in your business. And this is probably like a little low level type of person, because you know, people are just disgusting in this world right now, and everybody wants to be in everybody's business, and people want to know stuff, and they want to, you know, people want exposure, okay? So I'm about to give y'all some exposure for some people, all right? So there is like you could plug it into your wall. There's like nanny cams, like are inside of teddy bears and stuff like that. There's cameras that they put inside of smoke detectors, and you know, because like I said, when I was looking it up, it came up with Airbnb stuff, like people getting caught at Airbnbs, like the person who's hosting the person who owns the house. They have cameras there, and like little security things, like you know how you have like the USB plug for your phone, those types of things. Just all types of little, there was even one as small as a pin head for a nail, a screw, like you could stick it inside the screw. So these types of things, so random items that you could use for security cameras, right? And so I was wondering why it kept being a popular thing in the tarot community, talking about they were either talking about a male, a female and a female that was caught on camera, okay? And for the female, I don't know if it was, they were saying that the reason how she got caught cheating on her person was because he installed security cameras in the house, and that's how she got caught. I don't know if that was the case, but it was just coming across like, you know, this person was being one way, but then you know, they thought this person was a good girl, I'm assuming, but then they caught her basically doing all types of ungodly things with some random guy. Okay, then they were saying like, I'm getting two males. I don't know, you know, who was who, what was what, but apparently somebody got invited to a party, or they went to a party. It could have been a private thing at an Airbnb, and apparently they were filmed. I don't know if a person did it on their phone or if it was something that was inside the house, which I'm thinking it was something that was inside of the house, because the way I'm gathering it, it was illegal. And so the person was saying that I guess the person is trying to blackmail this person because something happened, and from what I'm gathering, transgender, which I'm assuming it was a male that looked like a female. And let me tell you, like, I love the gays, okay? Period, point blank. Sorry to say it that way, I just do. Because I think that it's bold to be who you are. Because in this day and time, people are just, everybody wants to judge everybody and this, that, and the third, and it just bothers me because there's only one. He sits high, looks low, he sees everything. He knows the heart of the people who are miscategorized, is what I want to say, or misinterpreted. Like, people just think everybody's supposed to be a certain type of way. The world would be so boring if everybody was the same exact type of way. Okay, let me get back on track. Anyway, and some transgenders, listen, they give women a run for their money, because these people are beautiful. There's a lot of them that I see that, y'all are my friends, okay, just so y'all know. But being upfront and honest is another thing, because you cannot, a person's free will is their free will. So catfishing, not a good thing. So if you are a person that lives as something that you're not, meaning, I know you are classified as that, and that's what your heart is, and that's what you come off as, but you have to tell people that this is you. Like, live out loud, honey. It is what it is. Can't nobody judge you. I got your back. If nobody else got your back, I got your back. You're beautiful. So like I said, it's a bunch of chatter and it's weird. And they're talking about, so I don't know if the guy knew, and if he did, he knew. So what? Who cares? People can do what they want. Sexual preference is sexual preference. Me, myself, I think you love who you love, period. Or you want to be with who you want to be with. It's just a preference. It doesn't matter. It's your business. It's your business. People want to be, but I think where people have the issue at is if you are like a strong, you know, I'm a alpha male, something, and you coming off as you have an issue with that, but now you're living behind the scenes, I got a problem with you, because be who you are. Like, I would not judge, and I ain't gonna lie, it's been a couple dudes that I done been with, but I promise you, I see y'all. Like, I see you. I see you. So I know that regardless of the fact, and listen, I'm gonna say the last 1, 2, 3 of y'all, I kind of think y'all went both ways, but that's not my story to tell. That's y'all's. I'm gonna just say what I thought, and that's just the end of that. One baby daddy included, because I said a couple of things, like they had friends that was, and which is okay, but dog. Either way, neither here nor there. Not my business. Not. So sorry if. It just is a fact. It just is. But back to the story. So, got caught up with a transgender person, and they were threatening to expose this situation. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Trust me, okay? If they thought I cared, I don't care. You probably wasn't hiding to me anyway, like I said. So, yeah, nobody cares. It's not their business. It's nobody's business. The other person, like I said, I don't know if it was, either way, I don't care which one of them it was. Nobody cares, okay? I definitely don't care. So if that was something, like, I keep telling y'all, I'm like the most open person for people to come. Like, I got one rule. Don't lie to me. Don't lie. That's my only rule. Past that, we can work on whatever else, because he talking to me. I'm not a judgmental person, because there's so much that goes on with me. Like, a person's gonna have to be open to just even my mindset, because God lets me into places that sometimes, and this has been since I was a child, I'm not as creative as I am for no reason. My imagination is off the charts, because I don't know if it's like when people think that if I leave her alone, or she's gonna be this. I'm never alone. I'm never alone. God will send an angel down to play with me. Okay? That's just the way it is. I'm covered. I told y'all, he told me I got to use my wings. That means I get to hang out with people in places that are, untouchable to most people. So a person has to deal with that within me. So when I keep telling people, God preserve my innocence, y'all don't even know, like, that's what, he don't play about me. He does not play about me. He would never let me be scarred by the likes of y'all people. For why? Why? For what? No. That's not how he does me. That's why he protected me from certain things, because he already knows. Listen, if I got to get it cracking around here, everybody is going to have a problem. Because as y'all see, I'm very open with myself. The problem that y'all gonna have with me is when I start dragging people down, I start telling, because there is stuff that, like, if I was really upset or really wanted to just be mean and nasty, y'all seen when on my Instagram, when I said I burn bridges, I burned them because I don't want to cross them, and I don't want y'all crossing them. But just know that when I burned it, it was like a little fire. I can scorch the bridge, the land, and the rest of, like, I'll make it desolate so nobody can cross it, okay? Ever. You won't even want to touch that land. It'll be so dark and so dirty. That's not what he's doing to me, though. That's what I keep saying. I come in peace. And the people that know me, know me. The people that know me, know me. Y'all know me. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I know this. there's no devil on earth that can hold me anyway. Y'all should know, because y'all playing the devil's playground. Y'all the devil. I come in peace. I got, like, literally, I've been sitting here, and like I said, the stories that I'm telling, and it's making people upset and it's making people mad. But have y'all not noticed that I'm only telling stories that pertain to me? I could tell some stories that pertain to some other people that's not my business, that I'm very sure, would get half of y'all thrown out of life, like literally off this earth. I haven't. I come in peace. I'm trying to mind my business. But either way, we are now, this is why I keep saying, I think God has given us a chance to police ourselves. One of the statements, oh my God, this is one of the things. It says, okay, so this is titled Lawsuits Against Believers, okay?
Chapter 6. When one of you has a grievance against another, does he dare go to law before the unrighteous instead of the saints? Or do you not know that the saints will judge the world? And if the world is to be judged by you, are you incompetent to try trivial cases? Do you not know that we are to judge angels? How much more then matters pertaining to this life? So if you have such cases, why do you lay them before those who have no standing in the church? I say this to your shame. Can it be that there is no one among you wise enough to settle a dispute between the brothers? But brother goes to law against brother, and that before unbelievers? To have lawsuits at all with one another is already a defeat for you. Why not rather suffer wrong? Why not rather be defrauded? But you yourselves wrong and defraud, even your own brothers. Or do you not know that the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of God?
Okay, so when one of you has a grievance against another, does he dare to go to law before the unrighteous instead of the saints? When one of you has a grievance against another, does he dare to go to law before the unrighteous instead of the saints? So a person has a grievance against me, and I told y'all what a grievance was in another video. Go look it up if you don't know what a grievance is. You got a problem with me, basically. But so it's saying unrighteous, people who are not of God, people who are, and some people say they are of God and they just not of God. Y'all can settle disputes among yourself. You can settle disputes with people amongst yourself. Or do you not know that saints will judge the world? Eventually, not judging right now, you mind your business. Will judge the world. And if the world is to be judged by you, are you incompetent to try trivial cases? So if you have a grievance with me, but instead you now take me to law, because there's a lot of lawsuits going on around in the world. That's what people do. Oh, you wronged me, I'm taking you to court. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. We could talk about it. Do you not know that we are to judge angels? How much more than it matters pertaining to this life? Pertaining to this life, you can't learn to get along with people. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with some of y'all people? Like, at some point in time, we have to learn to figure this out. Everything is not like we got to go to court. We got to do this. We got to make it make sense. The law, and even in the Bible, it talks about who's going to hell. Like certain positions, certain people, you just going to hell regardless, because of the fact that like certain people are just wicked, like I said, by nature. It just is what it is. But anyway, so for the people who are wanting to judge right now, it's not your place. It's not your business. And again, translation, there's some stuff happening. There's books missing. There's stuff that's missing. And another thing that I know for a fact of, God will protect children and fools. And the reason why I say that is because if you don't know anything other than what's in here, you're not responsible. It's the people who are behind the scenes, the people who change the information. Those are the people that are responsible. So all you did was what you knew, but when I was a child, I spoke as a child. When I became I went to look for the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding. So all of this had to do with us policing ourselves, us being accountable for ourselves, us being aware that we live in this physical plane. We should be minding our business, but apparently nobody's minding their business right now because, you know, everything is on the internet, everything is. But if somebody films somebody and they're trying to expose them for anything, you're going to jail because you're not allowed to do that. For the people who it happened to, who the hell cares? Because if it's the people that I know, you're a god. You're a god amongst men. You're an angel. You are an old soul, an old being, a pharaoh. Just y'all have, like I said, people need to know the law. People need to know understanding. People need to realize certain people you just cannot touch. It's not meant for you to touch them right now. There will be a time and a place, but this ain't it. This ain't that. Okay? So I got no judgment for nobody at all. He told me to mind my business, for me to sit in this seat and just give out, you know, whatever is coming across here. What comes across this desk right here that belonged to me, he told me to sit right here and mind my business. So this is me minding my business, telling y'all that I'm still minding my business, that if it's something that I need to be told from a specific person or people, you can tell me. Oh, let me tell y'all. Listen. So some weird stuff just happened. Remember, I keep telling y'all that my stuff keeps getting out on the internet, and there was some, because I'm a victim of it myself. But I'm gonna attach a video. Somehow my phone literally, like, I have a screen recording, you know how like iPhones have on the screen recording, that got disabled from my phone. I don't know how, but an email just came across my phone that was weird about a person, a guy holding on to his stuff, which I'll black that out when I send it. But I clicked unsubscribe. So I'm taking it, whoever hacked my phone and whoever, you know, was in my business is now trying to cover their tracks. But I literally screenshot it and it went to something that's up Newark, Delaware. Why is somebody sending me stuff from there? So I did like a whole search of, I guess it's like a warehouse or a building. I don't know if the hacker person or whoever is doing whatever is there. But either way, it looks like they are, or I guess maybe they're trying to remove whatever it was they put on their phone. Thank you. But either way, I screen recorded it. I'm attaching it to this video. Y'all need to learn to mind y'all business, because I'm not y'all business. I'm not your business. I'm his business. I'm minding my business. Go mind your business. Stop trying to be Stop trying to be nosy. Worry about yourself. Let me tell you, the best information I ever got in my life came from a 3-year-old. So my grandbaby, Milan, she was 3 years old at the time. And I'm like trying to buckle her into her seatbelt because, you know, we were about, like, that used to be my road dog. Like, you know, me and her, we be out, like, you know, me and her. So I told you I love hanging out with my granddaughters. All of them, Azaya, Milan, Royal. But this particular time I was with Milan. She used to be with me all the time. And I'm turning around in my car to buckle her seatbelt in, but she's trying to do it at the same time. And so she goes to tell me, she's like, Mama, worry about yourself, because she was trying to put her seatbelt on herself, and I was hindering her because my hands were in the pot, like y'all, and she's saying, Mom, worry about yourself. Like, can you put your own seatbelt on? Secure yourself, because I'm securing me. And she was 3. Best advice I got in my life ever. I've been still just using it. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself, people. Love the world, love God, and worry about yourself. Deal with your own inner problems. So then that way, when you come out like a new good thing, and you can be proud of yourself. Because at the end of the day, you came in this world alone. You're going to die alone. You have to be happy with yourself. I'm happy with me. I'm okay with me. I don't need y'all people to be okay with me. I don't need y'all judging me. I don't need y'all in my business talking about whether or not I'm this, that. I'm good. I'm better than good. I promise you. Worry about yourself. Thanks for coming to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And stop watching me and not, subscribing. Subscribe to my channel. I got some good stuff. You know you want to see all this, okay? Hook a sister up. Hit the like button. Share. Comment. Talk to me. Let me know what videos you want me to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to ask me a question and I might answer you, depending upon how much of my business I want to give y'all. So, if he tell me to do it, then I'll do it, okay? Because I can't deny what he's saying. I just got to sit here and expose myself to y'all people. Not like that. It's because he's saying it's helping. So, I got another video for y'all. It just dawned on me. The other day I was out and y'all don't know how being present, and I mean just showing up, makes a person's day. Like, comment, share, subscribe.